In the heart of 1930s Europe, a storm was brewing that would soon consume an entire continent. The world had only just begun to recover from the Great War when a new ideology, National Socialism, rose from the ruins of a broken Germany. Its leader, Adolf Hitler, promised not only national revival, but a grand vision of reshaping European civilization itself. In the speeches that echoed through crowded halls and across radio waves, Hitler and his ministers spoke of a new European culture, guided by strength, unity, and racial purity. To the ordinary German listener, weary of poverty and humiliation after World War I, these promises sounded like salvation. But beneath the stirring words lay a darker purpose. The Nazi movement needed an enemy to unite the people, and it found one in Bolshevism, the communist ideology spreading from the Soviet Union. Nazi propaganda declared that Bolshevism was not just a political threat, but a disease eating away at the heart of civilization. And at its center, they claimed, stood the Jewish people. Through newspapers like Der Stürmer, films, posters, and school lessons, Germans were told that Judaism and communism were one and the same, both working to destroy the achievements of the West. The message was clear: National Socialism would save Europe, while Bolshevism, led by Jews, as the propaganda insisted, would bring only chaos and ruin. The language was deliberately cruel, describing Jews as subhuman and rootless, a so-called nomadic clique of conspirators plotting against nations. When the Nazis came to power in 1933, this rhetoric became state doctrine. It justified every act of repression: the banning of political parties, the persecution of intellectuals, the destruction of Jewish livelihoods. By 1941, when German armies marched into the Soviet Union, the war was presented as a holy crusade to protect European civilization from destruction. Soldiers were told they were not merely fighting communists, but defending culture itself from international subhumanity. Behind this grand illusion, the true aim was genocide. The language of cultural defense masked the reality of mass murder. The Nazis used ideology as a weapon sharper than any sword, convincing millions that extermination was preservation. Villages burned, families vanished, and Europe descended into horror under the banner of saving civilization. In the end, the Nazis' promise of a new European order collapsed in ashes. Their vision of purity and cultural rebirth had only led to destruction. The very culture they claimed to defend was left scarred by the lies that once echoed through the heart of Germany.